husband moved his mistress into our home and just expected me to be okay with it. Last year, my husband of 4 years and I moved into our home, which was our dream home. It was a little bit of a fixer-upper, but I was up for the challenge and spent the last year designing everything, redoing everything, and really making it the house that we always wanted. Do you think that man helped with anything? Absolutely not. He wouldn't even give me a single opinion, which I feel like some women may have liked, but not me, okay? Because it was very stressful to decide everything. But a few months ago, the house was finally complete. We were both absolutely obsessed with it, and all of the renovation stress was behind us, which was great, except my husband was acting kind of weird. He was being a lot more distant, working longer hours, but I was not thinking cheating. That's just not where my mind was going after so many years together. I just thought that he was really stressed at work and that's why he was acting different. Nowhere did I even consider that that man had a full another girlfriend. Last week, I get home from work, I walk in the front door and I see a pair of heels right by the door. And I know they're not mine. Because they were ugly. I'm gonna be real with you. Sorry, they were ugly. I would never wear those. So I absolutely knew they were not my shoes. And I'm trying to figure out whose shoes they are. I hear giggling coming from upstairs. I am the only person that giggles in our home. So I immediately knew something was wrong. I go immediately up the stairs and into our bedroom. And sitting on our bed is some woman. Never seen the girl before, but she looks comfortable. She looks like she belongs there. My husband comes out from the bathroom and he just looks at me, staring at this girl speechless. And he doesn't even look surprised. He's just like, hey babe, didn't know you were gonna be home so early. But yeah, this is, let's call her Ashley. He's like, this is Ashley. Glad that you two are finally meeting. He's acting like this is the most casual thing in the world. So I'm thinking about it, I'm like, is it his new assistant or something? Like, what is going on? Because I don't like it, whatever it is. If this is his new assistant, he's getting another assistant because absolutely not just sitting on my bed like that. And then like it's the most normal thing in the world, my husband says to me, Ashley and I have been seeing each other for a couple months now and we've decided it would be a good idea to just move her in. What? I'm sorry, like he's looking at me like that's a normal thing to say. Like he didn't just drop the biggest, most shocking news I've ever heard, just like I should have expected it. I'm thinking this has to be some kind of sick joke because my husband has never done anything even slightly close to something like this. This was so out of left field for him and his behavior, so I was just speechless. Then my husband just keeps running his mouth and he said, you know, lots of people have unconventional relationships and marriages these days, and I'm sure that you want me to be the happiest I can be. So this is how I'm gonna be happiest. And I'm sure that you understand that and you'll support me. I'm sorry. No, actually I don't support you at all in this decision that you somehow just came up with Ashley and just assumed I was gonna go along with. And that's when I noticed the girl's already started to move in. She has suitcases with her clothes. She's already ready to just come right on in and be our third roommate. And I'll be so real with y'all, I lost my cool. I don't know who wouldn't have lost their cool in that moment. So I'm yelling, okay? My voice was very raised and I'm telling them both to get out of my house. If they want to go and live together, fine. Not in my home, in my room, in my bed. Get out. Get out. He's trying to say that I'm overreacting and that this isn't that big of a deal and he thinks it's going to be really good for our marriage. I'm like, shut up. Actually, shut up. I never want to hear your voice ever again. Ever. So eventually they leave and he's like, we'll talk about this later when you've had a chance to calm down. Calm down. I'm actually never going to calm down about this if I'm being real with you. And so immediately I call a locksmith and have him change all of the locks in the home because I'm assuming that my husband already gave Ashley a key and I do not want that stranger in my home. And then to make things worse, I check our joint bank account and I see that he'd been spending a ton of money at furniture stores buying her new furniture for our home. I just bought a ton of new furniture for the house that we renovated, but no, Ashley needs her own stuff, apparently. So I sent my husband a message telling him that all the locks are changed and him and Ashley can go off and live happily ever after without me somewhere because I'm absolutely not dealing with that situation. He's been trying to contact me nonstop, trying to explain himself and trying to get me to understand why this is a good idea, but I'm just ready for a divorce. So let me know what you would do and if you want an update about this situation because I still can't wrap my mind around it.